Hi, how interesting would it be to have a parameter based selection to look at data analytics? If I choose sales, I can see my sales dollars. If I choose profit, I can see my profit dollars. The tip that I want to share today is the power of using Boolean. Before I do, I'm Ojo. I've been a data fam for a long time, and I'm here to share my knowledge with you. I'm passionate about Tableau and I talk about it a lot. So let's get into building this kind of a worksheet where we have a parameter. The trick here is I'm using Boolean. Why Boolean? Because in Tableau, it's always better to use a numeric or a Boolean type to do calculations. It's that much more efficient. And when you have just two things to pick from, the caveat here is if you had three or four different metrics or measures to choose from, then this wouldn't work. This is specifically for a scenario where you want to compare just two things, where I say alias for the true is sales and alias for the false is profit. Because here my goal is to compare my profit versus sales. My users will be choosing either of the two values. If you have a scenario where you want a third or a fourth or even more, parameters can do that. We'd have to choose a string and a list kind of where you can keep adding more. And let's get back to a scenario where when it's true, it's sales, and when it's false, it's profit. It could be any other, but just for the sake of this example, let's set it like so. So my parameter is a Boolean data type. Its current value is set to true, alias to sales, false, alias to profit. Okay. And now to make this work, I've gone ahead and written myself a calculated field where I'm using the shorthand if. The syntax of that is if a test scenario which evaluates to a Boolean. And because my parameter is a Boolean, I do not have to make any comparison. It's just true is sales, false is profit. And that's it. Done. Now I can use this to switch it back and forth. You could go ahead and create yourself a custom date by right clicking on the field, create custom date. And I went ahead and I created myself a month type custom date where I'm saying month date value, and another custom date where it's the quarter. The details is quarter and the value is a date value. Now create a parameter, and remember this is going to be a Boolean type. I'm just going to give my users the opportunity to pick either a monthly date scale or a quarterly date scale. So when it's true, let it be a quarter. When it's false, it's monthly. Date picker Boolean, done. Now let's create a calculated field. Shorthand if, date picker. If it's true, it's quarterly. If it's false, it's monthly. Fair enough. Date picker. This should have been continuous, converted to continuous, put it on columns, and pick continuous. It's quarterly. Let's see, monthly. Yes, it's working fine. Selected metric to the rows, and there you have it. Let's now bring the metric picker. So we now have two parameters, both are Boolean type. I can choose to say show me profit or show me sales. and the granularity could be either quarterly or monthly, and I can switch it back and forth. Hope you find this helpful. Thank you.